There's a device that I've been using called a Whoop.
Who is Andrea and why is she making t-shirts, beanies, and hats? It's like FPV related fashion. I'm just weirded out by this whole thing.
Hello, and welcome back to IGOW2. I'm coming to you from Jackson, Wyoming, and this is the tallest building we could find in the town. It's about 4 stories tall, as you can see, but that's just enough to complete weekly challenge number 4, the Say Andrea and Joshua Bardwell building dive. So the idea for this week's challenge is that you go out and find a tall building or some other tall structure, fly up to the top, and then dive down close to the object. Let's go back to Dan and Liz to go over the more fine details of this week's challenge.
Thanks, field reporter Dan. I love building dives. This week should be a lot of fun.
Indeed, dives are one of my favorite tricks. So for weekly challenge number 4, the featured sponsors are Say Andrea and Joshua Bardwell. The winner of Best Video for this week will receive a Gray Skies goggle strap from Say Andrea, as well as a 20% off code for select items at sayandrea.com, like this beanie that I'm wearing right now.
We also have an additional goggle strap as well as an additional 20% off code to give out during random giveaways during the stream. Thanks, eh? In addition to those wonderful prizes, we also have for one lucky winner a t-shirt from Joshua Bardwell himself.
Also, if you weren't already aware, Joshua Bardwell is generously providing a Xylo budget build kit as one of the grand prize options. That's a full build kit, and he has a video that goes with it, taking you through all the steps of the build. Thanks, Joshua.
What a great prize. We also have 2 bonus prizes this week. The first is $7 that goes to the person who dives the tallest building.
And the next is another $7 prize to the most impressive crevice dive. And that's where you have a building that has like a U-shaped cutout of it, and then you actually get into that cutout as you dive down the building.
Very cool. Now let's jump into the requirements for weekly challenge number 4, the Say Andrea Joshua Bardwell building dives. And remember, your video will be due Friday, August 28th by midnight Pacific Standard Time. That's -7 UTC. Videos are always due on Fridays by midnight Pacific Standard Time. If it will help you, please put a clock on your phone that has the Los Angeles, Seattle time zone on it. Requirement number 0 is that your video is no more than 90 seconds. If your video is over 90 seconds, you will be receiving a letter. And please make sure that you put your pilot name in the title of your video. It makes it that much easier to be able to figure out whose video it is.
Requirement number 1 is that you find a building or some other thing that is at least 4 stories tall, or about 40 feet. You could use things like a flagpole, or a water tower, or a power line tower, or even a cliff face. But one thing that we're not going to allow for your dives is trees. Trees will not count as its object to dive.
Requirement number 2 is that you must fly up at least 40 feet and then dive down the face of the building. The higher that you start and the closer that you get, the better it is.
Requirement number 3 is that to complete your dive, you must pull up before you hit the ground and fly away. Your building dive will not count if you just dive down the face of the building and then smash into the cement on the ground. That is not a successful building dive. Alright everyone, so have fun with this week. We're not going to be super picky on the judging. As long as you fly up towards the top of a building and then dive down somewhat close to the face, you should be good to go. So good luck and happy whooping everyone.
Bye.
not intimidated, Skittle. You gotta charge at him, back him up. He's rolling. Buffalo roll. That buffalo rolling around ski. We stopped and got some huckleberry ice cream and huckleberry shakes. And Lana is the biggest fan of the huckleberry ice cream. She only likes the huckleberry side. Oh, this one's cool. It's got a whole bunch of different holes.
Going over there. Figured it wouldn't blow up and then. Oh, it's like the baby going over there.
We're missing it. We're missing it.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you can see it from here. That's good.
Oh, that's a pretty good one.
But we're getting really close. It started about at 6:01. So if I still see it going off at 6:16, I'll be putting a prediction over on that board of about 8:45 in the morning, which should be the next eruption. About 14 hours and 45 minutes from the start of this one.
Okay.